Welcome to Submission Specializations, the clinical trial dossier development. A clinical trial dossier development plays a foundational role in drug regulatory submissions and pharmacovigilance. It involves compiling a comprehensive set of documents that detail the safety, efficacy, and quality of a proposed clinical trial. These dossiers are essential in receiving approvals from regulatory agencies to initiate trials and later utilize the collected trial data for subsequent marketing applications. By ensuring compliance with national and international guidelines, they provide a structured approach to global drug development and commercialization. The significance of dossier preparation lies not only in regulatory submission success, but also in facilitating consistency and reproducibility in trial processes. Advanced dossier management enables companies to meet the regulatory expectations of diverse regions, address inquiries timely, and establish trust with health authorities globally. The dossier structure, core components. Investigations brochure summarizes preclinical and clinical data relevant to the trial. The clinical trial protocol details the trial objectives, methodologies, and mechanisms for participant safety. The CRF or the case report forms are standardized forms for collecting trial data, and the GMP, which is the Good Manufacturing Practice, which is a certificate for investigational medicinal products. Module formats adapted from the Common Technical Document (CTD) structure where applicable, simplified templates for low risk or early phase trials. Example, dossiers for new investigational products may include detailed pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics analyses. The submissions process in itself. These are steps including complete compilation, internal quality assurance checks, and electronic submissions via region-specific regulatory systems such as the EU's Clinical Trial Information System or the FDA's Electronic Submission Gateway. Parallel or simultaneous submissions across regions require alignment with local guidelines to avoid redundancies or contradictions. The submission process for clinical trials includes the complete compilation, wherein all the necessary documents are gathered, internal quality assurance checks, where accuracy and compliance of the submission is checked, electronic submissions via CTIS, which is the submission of documents to the different EU systems, electronic submissions via FDA Gateway, submitting of documents to the FDA system, and aligning with local guidelines, wherein coordination is done with regards to submissions to meeting regional requirements. Version control. Each revision of a dossier must be clearly documented with version numbers and an audit trail. A defined process for reviewing, updating, and replacing outdated information is critical. The best practice would be to establish centralized repositories for managing multiple dossier versions. Regulatory requirements. Regulatory guidelines such as the ICH GCP, EU Clinical Trial Regulation, and FDA IND regulations must be adhered to. Localization aspects like language translations, important rules for investigation products, and ethics committee endorsements vary widely between regions. How would one go about ensuring compliance in clinical trials? Number one, following the ICH GCP guidelines, wherein adhering to the international guidelines ensures global standardization and credibility. Abiding by the FDA investigation of new drug application, wherein compliance with the FDA standards is crucial for successful product approval in the US. Addressing localization. Managing localization ensures trials are culturally and legally appropriate in diverse regions. And lastly, to comply with the EU CTR submissions, wherein EU regulations and them being met facilitates access to the European market and protects patients' rights. Some challenges in dossier development. It's a time-intensive process wherein achieving compliance for all regions within the tight submission deadlines is tough. Regional variations. The FDA focuses on detailed toxicology reports, whereas the EMA may require integrated safety summaries across all regional member states. Resource allocation. Multidisciplinary coordination between clinical, regulatory, and PV teams. Solution. Automation tools for dossier creation and management. Example, the eCTD publishing tools would help. Best practices. The usage of standardized templates and checklists to avoid critical omissions. Conduction of pre-submission consultation with regional authorities to clarify submissions expectations, and investing in training for regulatory teams to keeping update on evolving guidelines. Streamlining regulatory submissions. The usage of standardized templates wherein consistency is ensured and completeness is checked for. Conducting consultations aligning with regional expectations, and investing in training, wherein updation of knowledge and guidelines is key.